Welcome back to my studio where I am doing a little demo painting of this bullfinch, which is singing this week in the garden just outside the studio, but way up in one of the fir trees. But I've been using a telescope and watching with binoculars, and I'm doing this little pencil sketch first just to lay out where everything is. This is on beautiful watercolour paper. It's handmade and gelatin sized. It's got a beautiful soft but slightly textured surface to it, which is picking up the pencil really nicely. And you can see that I get the pencil sharpened, and then I put a sort of chisel edge on it so I can get sharp and broad lines at the same time. And the first thing I do is to put on a little kind of background wash, and that suggests where the main shadows are going to be on the bird, and puts in this soft neutral tone, and you can see that gives a ground that I then work on with the main colours. And of course the red of the breast is going to be the most important and striking factor of this beautiful bird. So I'm flooding that on, and this is going to take like 2 or 3 layers of paint to get the red as vibrant as I want it to be. Now this doesn't show really just how orangey red I've made it, but then I'll go over the top later with a kind of pinky vermilion, and that'll make it the exact right colour. The first colour I put on the black cap is quite a mid-grey, but then like this I'm going to work back into it with layers, and then finally with a really black colour, which will be the really darkest black I can go. And that against the greys will make it look very black indeed, because of course when the sun strikes a black surface, then you see this grey, and that'll give an impression not just of the blackness but also the light which is illuminating it. And when I've got the main areas described with paint, I can put in some detail and then put on another and then another layer of paint for the red breast of this bullfinch. And to get fine detail, I mix in this white gouache, and using a fine, very fine sable brush, put in tiny bits of detail like the highlight on the eye and the bill. And I'm really taking my time with this, and you can see just how clean the white is. So if I put it on very thick, it'll describe very bright reflective surfaces, and lighter will be softer. And then just a few bits of detail to pull the whole thing together. And then, if I'm lucky, magically the painting will be finished. So I hope you enjoyed that. I love painting, and I love painting bullfinches. I think bullfinches were the first thing that really inspired me to become interested in birds. So it's a bit of a special species for me. I hope you enjoyed it. Until the next time, goodbye.